Hello everyone, in this presentation I am going to present the MRP material requirement planning from the subject operational management, and we are going to have a look on the definition, then a brief explanation about the MRP, then a few advantages and the limitations of it, and few aspects of the MRP. So let's get started with the definition part. So material requirement planning is a computer-based inventory management system designed to improve the productivity of the business. And companies use the material requirement planning MRP system to estimate the quantity of the raw material and the schedule of the deliveries. So this is the definition. So let's try to understand in detail what MRP is. So as I said that MRP is a material requirement planning. So let's take an example of a company. So let's say company XYZ wants to produce 1 lakh unit of any particular product. So to produce the 1 lakh unit of any particular product, they need a raw material. So when to order that raw material and when to start the production. So this is called a material requirement planning. So planning before the productions, in short we can call. So there are few aspects of it. First aspect is the material plan. Obviously before ordering you will plan for the material, then inventory management, then the third one is the reporting, then purchase order, then work order. So this is the few aspects of the MRP, material requirement planning. After this we will have a look on the few limitations of it. So the first limitation of MRP is heavy reliance on the input data accuracy, like garbage in and garbage out. And the second limitations of MRP is MRP system can be often be difficult and expensive to implement. As I said that sometimes you need to order in advance to continue your workflow, so it can be expensive to order a raw material in advance. And the third one is a lack of flexibility when it comes to a production schedule. And the last but not the least is introduction to temptation to hold more inventory than needed. So as I said that sometimes you need to order advanced raw material, so it can be a costlier to store it as a warehouse expenses. So these were the few limitations of the MRP, and after the limitation we will have a look on the advantages. First advantage of MRP is a reduction in the work in progress. Work in progress is one of the biggest problem in the production unit of any production unit. So if you have a proper material requirement planning, or if you have a proper plan to produce the goods, and from where it will in which machinery it will go first, then which machinery it will go second, then which machinery it will go third. So this is if you have this lineup, so it will help you to reduce the work in progress. And the second one is a priority benefit. Sometimes you have a priority for any particular product, like if you have a urgent order for it and you have a urgent demand of it, so you can produce accordingly if you have a raw material in advance. So MRP can be beneficial for the priority benefit as well. The last but not the least is effective utilization of the capacity. As I said that if you have a capacity to produce 1 lakh unit per day, but you don't have a raw material, so you cannot utilize your capacity. So MRP can help you to utilize your capacity. So this was the last advantage of the MRP, and this was the last slide of the presentation as well. So here I would like to end this presentation. Thank you so much.